Quick but important topic today. The Information About Brokerage Services Notice in Texas, also called the IABS. If you're buying or selling a home, you'll see it early on, and I want you to understand what it means without the legal jargon. The IABS is a required disclosure from Texas real estate license holders. It explains the types of real estate relationships that can exist between you and a real estate agent. This form is not a contract, and it doesn't obligate you to hire anyone. It's simply an information notice meant to help you understand your options. In Texas, agents are required to provide this information at the first substantive communication, which basically means when we go beyond, "Hi, how can I help?" and start talking about your goals, pricing, timing, strategy, or specific properties, that's substantive. So if an agent sends this early, it doesn't mean something is wrong. The IABS explains 3 common ways an agent may work in a transaction. 1, seller's agent, listing agent. If an agent represents the seller, their job is to promote the seller's best interests. That includes things like pricing guidance, marketing, negotiating offers, and helping the seller navigate the contract process. 2, buyer's agent. If an agent represents the buyer, their job is to promote the buyer's best interests. That includes helping you evaluate homes, write offers, negotiate terms, and guide you through inspections and contract deadlines. 3, intermediary. This is the one that confuses people, so here's the simple version. An intermediary situation happens when the same brokerage represents both the buyer and the seller in the same transaction. In that case, the brokerage can still help the deal move forward, but there are limitations. The intermediary can't take sides the way a single representation agent can. The IABS explains those boundaries and how appointments may work inside the brokerage. When you're reading the IABS, focus on 2 things. Who does this agent represent right now? An agent might be speaking with you, but representation is a specific relationship, usually created by a separate agreement. What information should you keep private? Until you have representation clarified, be careful about sharing things like your top dollar amount as a buyer, how desperate you are to move, what you'd accept as a seller, or any major pressure points. It's not about being secretive. It's about protecting your negotiating position. So the big takeaway is the IABS is there to help you understand the rules of the road, who an agent works for, what duties they owe, and what options you have. If you ever feel unsure, ask this simple question. In this conversation, are you representing me? And if so, what agreement creates that relationship? If you want me to walk you through it based on whether you're buying, selling, or both, drop a comment or reach out. And if you found this helpful, like and subscribe, because real estate is complicated enough without confusing paperwork.